Let's talk about the parts of the guitar. So no matter what size guitar you have the same basic parts. It is important to know these parts so that you can understand how it works, but also if you decide to change your own strings, knowing those different parts will help you, and reading chord charts and those types of things. So here we go. We've got our headstock. It's very similar to the ukulele. The headstock is basically the very top chunk of the guitar. You have your tuning pegs, and each tuning peg is attached to a string. And you'll see this part right here, this is the nut. And each string sits inside of a tiny little slit inside the nut. It's kind of cradled in there. And the nut holds the strings off of the neck so that they're not rattling against the neck. And this long part right here is the neck of your guitar. And all those metal stripes going horizontal are the frets. So when we talk about a chord chart, you need to know which fret we're talking about. A chord chart mirrors the way the neck of the guitar is. So the nut is at the top of the chord chart, and then each of the frets are represented in the chord chart also, as well as the strings. So it is helpful to know these parts so you can better understand those chord charts when you are reading them. Then the strings come down the neck and over this body part, and they attach at the bridge and saddle at the bottom of your instrument. Again, the bridge and the saddle hold those strings up above so it's not touching the body of your guitar. We have your sound hole here. And for the ukulele, you strum right in here, but for the guitar, you're gonna strum right over the sound hole. Now, if you have a strap on your guitar, you probably have some strap buttons. This one has one on the bottom, does not have the top one. Because there is no button here for a strap, I use this little leather piece that came with the strap, and it just slides right underneath those strings so that it doesn't touch them. And then you can easily use your strap for your instrument. Oh, we also have the pins that hold in the strings at the bottom, those little black dots, those are all pins, and they hold the strings nice and tight in there. So those are the parts of the guitar. A great way to get started with your class before you can even play the instrument is to take this in, have it displayed in your classroom, teach the students that it's a new tool for learning, and you can hold it up, explain the parts to them, and maybe even pull a stick for somebody with excellent behavior to take turns holding the guitar or pointing to a different part of the guitar. Happy strumming!